Alright, this is how I make my power forward, or not make. This is how I made my power forward. 99, crazy dunking, can ISO, can sometimes play the big man when needed to, but just has crazy vert. You can still stretch the floor, still play defense. You can't get steals, but yeah, this is how I made mine. Go 6'9", 215 with max wingspan. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to put this at a 74. To me, close shot is always fine at 70. I put it at 74 only because the driving dunk. Well, had to get, I'll show. But this goes up to an 80. Obviously, you get flow game, you get layup mixer, you'll do just fine. Now, here's where it makes. This is one part where the build becomes fruition. I hope I use that right. But bring this to a 94. Keep in mind, I made this build thinking about cap breakers. So +5, you get 99 here. So this stays 59, don't worry about that. This goes to 50, leave it alone. Now for this, you want to max this out. Well, not max it out, but put it to an 81, you'll do fine. For me personally, I shoot like, I think 45% from the 3. So for me personally, a 77 3 ball works just fine. You want to toss it because you're going to end up having attribute upgrades anyways. So you're going to end up wanting to toss this over to a 90. You'll hit free throws consistently. I personally use Zach Levine. You want to toss this to an 80, so you at least can get a decent amount of passes. Pass styles, my fault. So you can get a decent amount of pass styles. But for me, I use Paulo Bancheros. It works just fine. Now for these, you want to go ahead and max all these out. Because then as a power forward, you get ankle assassin. You can get ankle breakers with this guy if you know how to combo it properly. You get handles for days, and you get unpluckable on silver. It works here and there. Unpluckable, they still know how to make it right, but at least you get unpluckable. Now for here, you want to make this go to a 70. Nothing more, nothing less. Just keep it at a 70. For this, you want to take it to a 75. You get bronze challenger. If you want to take it up higher, you can. You get silver off ball pass, so you'll do just fine. Once again, you can make this higher, make this lower, or leave it be. It's completely up to you. I'm just having you use this as a template. Put it 48. Like I said, you're not going to get crazy steals with this guy, so don't expect crazy steals. For here, you want to take this over to an 84. Silver Paint Patrol does perfectly fine, especially with how high I'm going to show you the vertical goes. You get Silver Paint Patrol, and you get Pogo Stick. You probably get one good jump if you jump by accident. And then you get Silver High Fly Denier. It does it perfectly fine. You'll be okay. Then you want to... My fault. I had a quick cough. But you want to take this over to an 80. For Silver Rebound Chaser. Once again, Silver Rebound Chaser will do just fine for you. You'll see why I say that here in a second. And what you want to do, you want to put this to an 80. And you want to put this to an 80. You want to put, for speed and agility, you'll move just fine with these. You'll move beautifully. For this, you'll get Shifty Shooter, you'll get On-Ball Menace, and you'll get Pick Dodger, and you'll get Slippery Off-Ball. Once again, you can put Perimeter Defense if you want these higher. Totally up to you. Now, what you want to do here is put this to a 74. You get Gold Strong Handle. It will help you out a lot. It's like Bully from last year. I think that's what it was called, Bully. But it'll help you out tremendously. Then you get Silver Box Out Beast. And it helps you tremendously. As long as you know how to box out, you'll do fine. You get Physical Finisher. You'll do just, for me, personally, what I would have done was I would have made this an 83 to get DeMar DeRozan, because that's who I use mainly for it. When it comes to high finishing, I always use Depot. My personal preference. Then what you want to do is you want to make this go to a 90. And this is where it makes it fun. Cap Breakers. You get Legend Posterizer. You get Legendary Wizard. This, obviously, you're going to need speed and all that higher to get this higher. But you do just fine, because what ends up happening is you put +5 Cap Breakers here. You then get a 99 driving dunk. Which in turn, having a 90 vertical gives you all of the dunk packages that you want. Every single one. Obviously besides the big man. But this is more tailored to a ISO power forward type of person. Like I said, you could change up a few things here if you want to have this go higher. So let's say if you're not much, because I personally, I like having pass accuracy. So that's why I give myself an 80. But if you're not that much of a pass accuracy type of person, you can notch this down to a 70 and have this higher. Or you can make this go higher if you wanted to. Whatever you choose. But for me, 80 does just fine. The only reason why I do 81 and not maxed out to 83 is because I use Pascal Siakam's Hop Jumper. And I know it by heart. It does beautifully, gives me the animations I want. But 80 rebounding with 90 vertical, you'll be able to compete with big men down low. I'm not saying you'll be the main big man, but you will be able to help your big out down low on grabbing those rebounds. And if you're like me, you'll be able to launch those hoes straight down the court. Don't worry about offensive rebounds. If you want those, I suggest you just use this to your advantage. Go for putback dunks. That's your best bet. But if you did it properly, you should get shades of Jonathan Kaminga, Scotty Barnes, and Keegan Murray. And you should get shot creating 3 level threat if you've made it properly. And here, just so you can see, come over here. You get all of these. All of these. Boom, boom. Remember, you don't get this if you don't cap break your driving dunk to a 99, you won't be able to get this or this. That's the only way. You must cap break that to a 99. If you don't, there goes the build. And then for here, signature, you get actual dribble people, like actual dribblers, or more quicker dribbling for anybody. So if you want to put on Debo, you can put on Debo. If you want to put on Lonzo, you can put on Lonzo. If you want to put on Paul George, you can put on Paul George. For motion styles, For motion styles, for me personally, I use Alex Caruso because it's one of the fastest in the game. So I use Alex Caruso. But go-to shots, you get pretty decent ones. And Brown, Brooks, and Butler, pretty decent one. And Paul George, I think I use this one. No. Uh, I don't remember which one I use, honestly. Um, I think it's this one, but I really don't do go-to shots. But you get a lot of people if you do, if let's say if you do that 83 German layup, you get DeMar DeRozan, and it's a really good layup package because of the animation right there. But other than that, that's the build. Use this as a template, change up whatever you want to. But if you want that. Oh, and before I continue, this was supposed to be my like Vince Carter, prime Vince Carter type of build. I know he played small forward, but I made my position's a power forward, point forward type of person. So that's the reason why I made him at the at the power forward. But this guy, prime Vince Carter build, if you're looking for that type of person or that type of build, ISO defend just fine. You could finish really well. You could still shoot, and your vertical will come in clutch so many times when it comes to blocking. But that's the build. Hope y'all enjoy. Use it as a template and have fun with it.